Hey there, welcome to Green Tech. Today we're showcasing Bulldozer pros pulling off moves so wild you'll swear they're movie magic. Strap in for raw power, precision, and non-stop thrills. Man, working a dozer on a 40-degree slope? That takes guts and serious skill. I've driven tractors on hills before, but nothing like this. Anyone know how they anchor that thing with the winch? Love how Charlie angles the blade just right on that Komatsu D85X, keeps the cut clean without fighting the machine. It's those little adjustments that separate the average Joes from the real deal. Respect the finesse. The Cat 988B is a real workhorse. For a machine that's been around since the 70s, it still moves dirt like a champ. You don't see that kind of longevity in newer loaders. Wonder how many engine rebuilds this one's had over the years. That move takes serious skill. No ramp, no trailer, just letting gravity do its thing and trusting your instincts. One wrong tap on the throttle and that dozer could have twisted sideways. But this guy, smooth all the way down. That's not luck. That's pure seat time. Crazy to think how much force it takes to dig and lift that stone. Marble's dense. Must be pushing 170 pounds per cubic foot. The Cat 992G makes moving coal look easy. That custom bucket scoops over 14 yards like it's nothing. Watching it load up a 4-axle rig in a single go. Now that's serious power. Honestly, what other loader out there can keep up? Remote control is a game changer for safety, but they better double-check that terrain next time. That slope looked sketchy from the start. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Man, that swamp looks like it could swallow a whole D11. Gotta hand it to y'all for even trying to drag that trackhoe out. Hope the dozer made it back in one piece. Ever thought of throwing in some timber mats first? Anyone else notice the boom started tipping before the tracks even shifted? Might have been overloaded or boomed out too far. That's some serious weight. Lifting a busted dozer like that takes major crane power and serious coordination. Wonder how much that beast weighs. Probably close to 50,000 pounds. This was a great mix. Old iron meets new muscle. That 330 billion brings the history, and the 345 Ds bring the grunt. It's cool seeing different generations of cats working together like a pit crew. These guys make it look easy, but you know it's not. He panicked. Once those logs start pushing, you either ride it out or get wrecked. Should have punched it. That T-130's going deep like a submarine. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't stall out. No raised intake, no snorkel. Seems like a gamble. One bad splash and that old wiring's toast. Gutsy move, but I wouldn't try it with a machine that age.
Да хули учите, нахуй утопим, ебать мы хуй. Давай, алло. Ну и чё ж тачку? Ну у него овсянки следа, прикинь, там раздулся бы сейчас, и пизда. И хуй бы мы его достали.
Good thing nobody got hurt, but losing 2 pipe layers like that is a serious setback. Raises questions about whether the ground was properly inspected before the dig began. Anyone else notice how calm the guy stayed while moving that giant stone? Like it was just another Tuesday on the job. Respect to the Basansi crew.
Wait!
Yeah.
Ай!
Five feet of mud? That's no small mess. Surprised no one brought in mats or checked the ground first? Once one machine goes down, it's a slippery slope. Literally. Could have used a long-reach excavator from the start to stay clear of the soft spots.
Hey, Bubba, curl your bucket in.
Could have used a winch or support chains. Rookie mistake. That JCB operator made that look way too easy. Smooth unloading like that only comes with serious hours in the seat. When you're handling giants like the D11R and 651E scrapers, precision isn't optional, it's everything. These operators know the drill, spooling up the turbo before applying full throttle and keeping the momentum downhill smooth and steady. Heavy iron ballet, perfectly executed. Some demolitions just hit different, and when a 53-meter chimney goes down with surgical precision, you know you're watching a pro-grade takedown. The sheer scale, the timing, the sheer force, it's like watching gravity get a little helping hand. The Cat D8 doesn't just push dirt. It clears the path like it owns the place. With its wide blade and high thrust, even big rocks don't stand a chance. And thanks to a tough undercarriage and serious power, this beast handles rocky terrain like a pro. When it's time to move big gear, you bring out the big trailer. The Panther Series low loader, hauling a cat from Westrack, looks like it's on a mission. Built tough and designed for long hauls, this rig handles the weight like it's hauling groceries. Deep in a Paraguayan quarry, the eccentric Ripper XR40 teams up with a Komatsu PC350LC to put on a show of precision and raw power. Wow, watch as this B14 dozer from the Chelyabinsk tractor plant rolls off the trailer like it's gliding. That's not luck. That's a seasoned operator and finely tuned hydraulics doing exactly what they should. Every movement is deliberate, controlled, and smooth. A perfect example of skill meeting horsepower. Strange shape, odd build, and clearly designed for a very specific task. Any guesses what it's used for? Drop your thoughts in the comments. You know it's serious business when an Oshkosh rolls in, painted bright yellow and hauling a monster like the Cat D10. What really impresses isn't just the size, but the discipline. Proper supports during loading, chains secured just right. That's how you move giants the smart way. Some machines follow terrain. The Menzi Muck. A81 creates its own. With limbs like a robotic goat, it climbs, balances, and adapts to slopes that'd stop most excavators cold. Just as the vehicle was leaving secondary, it hit a snowbank and tipped. No injuries, thankfully. Traffic was squeezed down to one lane, but work resumed quickly. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. The world's most expensive Christmas tree. Here, a front loader carefully lifts heavy material into a giant dump truck's hopper. It's a balancing act between power and precision. Get it right, and the whole site runs smoother. Get it wrong, and you've got a mess. Well, whatever you say, it was a beautiful ride. How do you cross a canal with no bridge? If you're this excavator operator, you do it with calm confidence and nerves of steel. Thanks for watching. If today's bulldozer drama blew your mind, hit that like button and subscribe to Green Tech for more heavy equipment thrills. See you next time. Stay safe out there.